have a question. I wanted to go back to the first topic for a quick second. I'm not defending Jada, but I did have a question. How much is...
You can't defend her. There's no defense.
How much...
Fine, I will
you can't handle the
He had
truth.
to.
Son,
I believe he did. But I don't think...
The crazy thing is
I don't
y'all
care.
have to do all of these mental gymnastics to
Here's
defend
my
this
question.
toxic shit.
Here's my question. How much is your personal life worth to you? Because what I'm seeing is she's obviously going on a book run. She's promoting her book Worthy, and this is where she's going to go into more detail about it. But this ain't the first time. Like, she's getting a lot of, almost a smear campaign against her from certain people. But every celebrity sells their personal business.
I just feel like it ain't
To that degree or more?
I don't feel like it's worth it. I don't feel like it's worth it. Like
Right.
she's already up. What do you gain from this?
More money. I don't know. Like, none of us are rich.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, the rich like to be richer.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I hear you.
That doesn't change. I've never seen a rich guy say, I got enough.
Hypothetically, your husband, the one you're bashing, not you.
wow,
I'm talking about Jada's husband, not this nigga.
Gonna tell my son, toe gap.
Yeah, I wasn't,
Fuck out of there.
I wasn't doing that.
No, you was.
But
you
her-
smooth, my nigga. You a smooth
husband-
criminal.
Her husband,
You're a smooth operator.
her husband runs a production studio. Will Smith could put out 100 dog shit movies if he wants to. If you wanted money, y'all niggas could basically print money in any. I'm saying, hypothetically speaking, if money is the play, you're saying there's no better way to go about it than to embarrass this nigga?
So here's the thing.
Because at the end of the day, y'all bread is
Quick
based.
interject.
Go ahead.
Reg is correct. These are facts. The nigga just.
There's a lot of ways to make money.
Your
right?
bread is based on
here's
this nigga
some
looking
examples.
a certain
Jim
way.
Jones kind of started the wave of reality TV with he founded Love and Hip Hop between him and Chrissy. He didn't have to open up his relationship to us and give us all that, but he gave us seasons of it. He sold his personal life. He didn't have to. Jim Jones get to the bag. One of the reasons why he's one of my favorite personalities in hip hop because of the hip hop, the business mind he is. But that's what he chose to do, and he spawned a lane. Jay-Z and Beyonce talk about each other
We
in
can't
songs.
compare that, though.
Let me finish. Well, no, you're selling your personal life.
Okay, please go ahead.
You're selling your personal life. Now, this is different because there's probably a bit more detail. But Jay-Z and Beyonce talk about infidelity in their marriage. Jay says, I almost let the baddest chick in the world get away. Fab and his queen went on the show as well. There's so many. John Legend and Chrissy talk about a miscarriage and they put all their business out there. Like, this is a thing that happens over and over again with celebrity.
Jada just don't have a beat.
Yeah. So
It happens over and over again with celebrity where they sell their personal business.
can I address that?
Go ahead.
So the difference is in every situation you're discussing, right? To a degree, we're talking about everybody's personal brand, right?
Right.
So if we're talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce, a lot of that shit is up for interpretation. We're just kind of guessing. They're never going to do an interview and specifically say, Beyonce never specifically came out and say Jay-Z cheated on her.
Jay-Z said it. He was on
Okay.
my radar with
No,
Elliot
no.
Wilson. He said
Now,
he said it was
as
infidelity.
far as that, I agree again.
Okay.
So
It's
can
gonna
I
fuck it up
finish?
soon. But what I'm saying is right now,
Yeah.
the nigga's on track, son. He's batting 100.
No, but
That's
Jay
a
said
fact.
he
Can I
cheated.
finish?
Hold
He
on,
didn't
my
say
nigga.
who or none.
We don't
He
know.
said he
I
cheated.
never heard that.
Oh,
I remember
no,
the lemonade and all of
no,
that.
he said that.
It's
No, he
all.
said
It's
that.
always up for interpretation.
No, he said
Jay-Z,
okay.
He said it. He
Jay-Z
said it.
coming out,
No.
Jay-Z coming out and saying that, Jesus Christ.
Nah, not Hov. Never.
Yeah, don't put that on Hov.
Homo Hov is
him
crazy.
having, but let me
50
finish the
said he got
sentence.
the game.
Him,
The game
Never
artist
homo.
here.
Never homo Hov. Fuck out of here.
I'm not
50 said he
saying
got
that.
the
Never,
game.
never,
I'm not
never.
saying that.
Come on, come on.
I'm saying Jay-Z saying that
No,
he
ain't
cheated
no-
on
come on.
Beyonce is like potentially like a space where like I'm growing up. This is creating endearment. Like I grew up, I made some mistakes, I'm making up for it. That's very different from a brand perspective than, let me finish.
Oh, go ahead.
Very different from a brand perspective. You're talking about Chrissy and Jim Jones. I'm a huge Jim Jones fan. That's a very different conversation because Jim Jones has a different kind of brand. Jim Jones was on TV talking about beating niggas up and all this. Like that's his brand though. So he could get away with certain things. We're talking about Will Smith, right? A lot of Will Smith's star power rests in the fact that for a very long time, this nigga was above reproach.
Right.
In terms of any type of scandal or anything like that. They used to be like couples goals.
Yeah.
For people.
So was Jay-Z
right?
and Beyonce.
Hold
Let's
on.
be clear, power couple.
I know, but Jay-Z and Beyonce are still that. Like
Even
no
Barack
one
and
would.
Michelle, who have
my
both
nigga,
put out books,
but
have said
niggas still
disparaging
want to be
comments
Jay-Z
about
and
each other.
Beyonce. Niggas wouldn't wish Jada Pinkett on their worst enemies. My
Even
nigga.
Barack and Michelle have made disparaging comments on each other. Papoose and Remy about to probably
All right,
release
my
some
nigga. That's
information
a,
too.
again like we're not
everybody
talking
sells
about.
their
We're not
personal
talking
life.
about
You let him
Papoose.
talk?
We're not talking about Papoose and Remy.
We're talking. So I asked the
We're
question.
talking about a battle rap
so
nigga.
Finish your point so niggas can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, you're talking about like a battle rap situation.
Never
Jada is basically going out of her way and making this nigga look like what's the word where like basically like I was fucking our son's friend.
Jesus.
I'm in love with Tupac. He's my soulmate. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this nigga. Every week she reminds niggas and him like, yo, by the way,
You changed.
I don't know
let me
what
stop you for a second
I'm
because you
changing.
changed the conversation to Jada Pinkett, and I specifically said I'm not defending Jada Pinkett. I asked the question.
Okay. Huh?
Keep hitting.
I asked the question. How much
What?
is your
Oh, to the mic, my bad.
How much is your personal life worth to you? Because everybody does sell
Okay,
their
but what I'm
personal
saying
life.
is,
and so what
the
she's doing
people-
is
Can the nigga finish the question?
Oh, my bad. But that was the question he asked before. I didn't
You
answer.
never, because you was rambling for 4 minutes. I'm counting.
I didn't answer the original
Ramble-
question.
Exactly. You rambled for 4 minutes not
All right.
saying it. So can the nigga
Bam.
finish?
so like I
How
said
are you still about to?
about the bluff.
I'm answering the question. He said, "What is your personal life worth to you?" Right?
Go
what
ahead,
I'm
you got
saying
it.
is-
the stage is yours.
What I'm saying
Go,
is
Resto.
you're talking about something that's very different because they can make money other ways. You're talking about people who can't.
Jay-Z and Beyonce can make money other ways. They don't have to tell us any of their personal business. So can Jim and Chrissy. So can Fab and his wife, who've gone on
All right, man.
reality shows. So is Joe Budden, who's a successful podcaster right now, making a lot of
Nigga
money.
got 6 podcasts and ain't nobody watched them shit. So he gonna take all them speeches and say them on here.
Right.
You ain't low, nigga. I know what you're doing.
First of all,
That's why you got so many words now.
That has nothing to
And I
do
mean,
with
Above
even-
reproach.
has
That's
nothing-
fire.
Yeah.
I wish I would have used the
Reproach is
reproach because that's fire.
I
Right?
appreciate it.
However, what I'm saying is you got all these long ass drawn out soliloquies from these other pods that ain't nobody watch, and you trying
Man,
to use them over again. You
I
not
am-
low, nigga. We know what you
I
up to.
am not talking about Jada Pinkett
fuck
on
outta
the
here.
podcast.
And I was hyper focused on black couples, but the white couples do it too. It ain't like we didn't find out a lot about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard in their trial, and
Niggas
they've,
shitting in the bed. Come on, man.
Nasty.
and they've been
Son.
writing books as well.
Son, was that for money or was that basically because
Well,
she?
for her, she said she wasn't really getting paid, so she kind of wants to put a book out and wants to publicize some of this stuff,
Oh, okay.
and
So
go on a smear campaign against him. But there's a lot of couples who,
what's that? Not my point.
How you disinvested, my nigga?
for real, there's a lot of couples who do that. But again, the question was, how much is these things worth to you? Because apparently there's a dollar amount that Jada is willing to go after.
So I'm bugging.
I don't think it has anything to do with money at all.
You still not bugging yet. You're not. I
Go ahead.
understand. There's
Yeah.
a mad other ways to make bread. I agree.
I agree there too.
Right, because there's mad other ways to make money, right? She has money, right?
Absolutely.
We assume she has money.
Yeah, she got
She
money.
just wants to torture this man for something.
I know, son, but
There's
He did some
something
shit.
there. No, I'm agreeing with
Yeah, he
you. I
did
think
some
there's
shit while she's
something
torturing
there. I don't
He
know what it
wasn't
is.
Tupac. That's what he did.
No,
He wasn't Tupac. That's what he did. The nigga was born not Tupac. That's his biggest crime.
because the joint will hold that down forever. Really not want to be with her husband and in love with somebody else, and she'll never say nothing.
nah.
She'll hold
What
that in
type
the
of
heart
shit
for
is
a
that?
minute.
Damn.
Son,
Right? It's
I
true.
hope not, son.
I hope
Damn.
not, but it's
son.
it's probably more common than you
what
think.
could you
might
do?
be.
What could you do to deserve your shorty calling another nigga her soulmate?
Let's
Crying
say
on the floor, on the bedroom floor, because he's hungry, my nigga.
let's
What
say
you do, nigga? That's a lot. That's a lot.
hypothetical situation, as Rich said.
Yes, please.
Hypothetical situation.
Yeah.
Let's say Dwayne Martin, his best friend, whatever, right?
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Let's say he was doing that.
Okay. We all knew we was, yeah, we all know what he was trying to say.
I heard he was doing
Let's say he was
that.
doing that. All right?
Say he was doing that. It's we talking about a man, B. You can't say he was doing that, and that be a nigga's name. What is wrong with you?
Whatever that.
Nah. Fix the fuck up in here. You're bugging, son.
Let's say
He was the that in this case, in this instance, the that is a nigga name. This nigga said, nah, he was doing that. Nah, you're bugging, my nigga. Fix up.
What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought?